see the game last night?
The Oklahoma City game?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Oklahoma City playing the Mavericks, they're up.
The Oklahoma City.
The Oklahoma City, the OKC Thunder, OKC, OK. They're up 99-84, under 5 to play. They get outscored 17-2 down the stretch. They scored 2 points in like the last 4:54. Go to overtime, they get outscored 12-5 in overtime. They lose 112-105, or they get outscored 11-4 in overtime, lose 112-105 to the Mavericks. They're down 3-1. They're done. Two teams, history of the NBA, have come back from 3-1 deficits when they didn't have home court advantage. So now Oklahoma City's got 2 of the next 3 in Dallas. Again, that's only happened twice in NBA history. Celtics way back in '68, and I think the Rockets did it when they had Olajuwon. So it's not going to happen. I don't think this team's not good enough. But how do you blow that lead? That was staggering to see. What happened?
I'll tell you how. They went to the free throw line about 15 or 16 times in the final 5 minutes, and nobody can guard Dirk Nowitzki.
He hit some unbelievable shots. Now, when I give you my assessment of what happens, you should keep in mind and take what I say seriously, but in the back of your mind, you should remember, I didn't see it. So factor that in. But nonetheless, I saw some
all credibility lost.
Right. I had some other stuff going on. But
what were you were you watching a movie?
I was at the A's-Angels game. Had really good seats. Man, he hit some tough shots. He hit some ridiculous shots, and you're right, they can't guard him. And they go to the free throw line every time, and then an over. But they turn the ball over so much. The Thunder turned the ball over 26 times.
All right, let's get back to a person who watched the game.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't guard a 7-footer who has that type of moves and still scores. Nobody can guard him because you put Nick Collison on him, who's slower than him. He can't guard him. Nobody can guard him.
I understand. No, I got it. He's going to beat you sometimes, but you can't get outscored 17-2 down the stretch. There's some dysfunction going on there.
Well, did you see the final play that they ran for Durant?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. They were 32 feet from the basket. He took a couple dribbles. He put up a shot, and Tyson Chandler blocked it out of bounds.
Oh, so you did see some of the game.
Yeah, I saw that. No, I saw the highlights. I saw that.
Yeah, he got blocked by Marion.
I watched the long. Oh, Marion blocked it. You're right. It was Sean Marion. So, yeah, I saw that. But, I mean, there was no offensive sequencing for the Thunder down the stretch. And that's what's happened to them in the playoffs for long stretches of time. That game where they blew the big lead, I think it was Game 3 in Memphis to the Grizzlies when they dropped down 2-1. They scored, I believe, like 19 points in the fourth quarter and overtime. They scored like 16 or 19 points in the last 17 minutes of the game. They couldn't execute at all. And then they had the 29-point second half against the Grizzlies as well. They are capable of long stretches of time where they can't score. And this is a team with a great offense and a team that got to the free throw line, I think, either the first or second most times in the NBA and made either the first or second most free throws in the NBA. So they got the thing that the Mavericks have going. They can go, they get into the paint and they get fouled, but then they can't do it for long stretches of time. And as much as I love Russell Westbrook,
choke.
That bears the point guard has to shoulder a great deal of that responsibility.
Absolutely.
And he turned the ball over 6 times in this game in 42 minutes, and Durant turned it over 9 times. I mean, your best 2 players, and they're great, great, great players, and they're going to be great players in this league a long time, but 15 turnovers between these guys.
Hold on, let's get back to Russell Westbrook. Do you remember the game that they won? They didn't even play Russell in the fourth quarter. It was Eric Maynor.
Yeah, I know, because Westbrook, well, I mean, the whole bench played with Durant in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, basically.
So, but I mean, and then again, he plays this monster, gigantic game in Game 7 against the Grizzlies. I mean, he's capable of greatness, but he has not looked good he's not looked good against the Mavericks. The Mavericks done a great job. This is not the Mavericks of old. They play defense. And that's an impressive comeback, 99-84. And God damn, I hope they play the Bulls because I can't bear it if the Heat win the championship. I can't bear it. Forget losing the $100 that I'm going to owe Jenk if the Heat makes the NBA Finals.
Wait, so really quickly, do you think Russell can lead them back? You think they could come back and win?
No, they're done. Like I said, 2 teams have come back without home court advantage from 3-1, and it's not going to be these guys. But they're going to be good for a long time if they manage to hold it. They don't need much. They're going to be great, and they're going to be fun to watch. But they're done. All over. Done in Game 5.